My name is Ashley Gaathje. I'm Goddess 9769 and I live in Connecticut. I've been a goddess for a year and a half. I hosted my own party with Katie Amaro, and she told me from our first hostess coaching session that I was made for the job, that I needed to join. So I had my party, and I had a great party. It was very successful. I got a lot of free products, and then a month later I joined. I get to educate women on owning their sexuality, owning their bodies, teaching them that sex isn't bad, that masturbation isn't bad, that there's no shame in it, and just turning around that idea of sexuality and sex. I went and had to have a biopsy done, and the cells came back cancerous. I had to do more testing and blood work, and I found out that I had cervical cancer. Katie is the first person that I called when I found out that I had cancer.
It was really hard, but by the end of the conversation, I think we were good. She definitely needed somebody to push her, because I think she was ready to give up, and I wasn't going to let her.
I wanted to be very secretive. I wanted to kind of deal with it on my own, and I knew that once it was out there, it was out there. But after talking to Katie and talking to LJ, I made the decision to come out on the WOW page about what was going on in my life. The next day was a BBW, and then the following day was surgery, and it was the best decision I made. I needed that love, that support, all those hugs. It was a very good decision.
When people come to Athena's events, it's usually because they really need to fill their cup, and I really feel that she needed it. We definitely wanted her to come for sure, and yeah, it's just something that people need sometimes, and I really think that she needed it.
It was Brett's presentation. He is so funny. I laughed, but I got very, very sick. And Lori and Cece and Katie and Kim and Katie Mahoney were right there to support me. It was just, everyone was just so loving, and it was out of support and love, and it was incredible. I have 3 kids, and I am the sole provider for my children, so while I wasn't working my everyday job, I had to. I needed the income, but more importantly, I needed to feel like I wasn't, like, for those few hours, I wasn't a cancer patient. I wasn't. While I told my story at my parties, and I told of what was going on and kind of made that my why, it was nice to have that escape. And again, so much more love and support from my clients, and my hostesses were amazing, and I had to learn to be proud of persevering regardless of what was going on in my life. I have a sign, and it says, get up, get dressed, and do it. And that's every day. I looked at it every day, because sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard some days to get up and show up. But you have to. I had to for myself. I had to for my kids.
I really loved that it was at the September meeting. It just kind of made it so much more. There's pictures, and you can just see how proud I was of her, and I still am. Like, no excuse Gaathje right there.
I am very independent. I am very much a do it on my own. I've got this. I don't need help. But I really learned to lean on people, whether it be just for, support as far as getting the kids to and from school or helping with dinners and stuff like that, or just emotional support. I can't tell you how many times I called Katie or LJ crying. I'm sick. I don't feel good. I'm in pain. Like, I don't think I can do this anymore. And LJ made a thermometer with my chemo countdowns, like how many until the last day of chemo, and Katie was always there to check on me after chemo, make sure I was doing well, and so I learned friendship.
She is part my accountability partner, part my best friend, part everything. Like the best sister that you could have possibly got. And to see her strength and then my strength to get her through is, I never even have a real best friend like that in high school.
I feel like that's just Athena's. It's just one big group of amazing friends, and I could turn to anyone. Nicole Boyer, Sunshine, Olivia Lee, I could turn to anyone, and they would be there to support me. That is when they told me that I was in remission. I'm kind of amazed and in awe, really, of myself. And at the September meeting, it was perfect. No excuses, Gaathje, and that's just it. And now every time someone is feeling low and starts to make excuses, I'm like, no, you've got this. You can do this. And now I feel like, while people have been an inspiration to me, I feel like I can be an inspiration to other people. I came into Athena's for discounts, and I never thought that I would be here. Sometimes it's amazing to sit back and just kind of be in awe of yourself.